You're watching Guude. You're watching Guude. Fighting just to save our lives. Got you laughing every night.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. Hey, you know that problem I was talking about with my my sound, and it was really pissing me off?
Yeah.
Apparently, it traveled over to my normal Mindcrack episodes as well, because
I
one of
thought
the
you had
complaints on
tested
my
it
last...
before we recorded last time. And
I did, and that's what really angers me about it. So, because I got that complaint on a video, which is the exact problem I'm having on that modded series, I tested it just now and realized that yeah, all of a sudden it is super loud, and I don't, for the life of me, understand why. Like, what is going on? So I just turned everything down. These sheep are escaping.
Why are you letting our sheep out?
I somehow right-clicked to shear them, and I opened the gate on accident, and then they all just started like forcing their way out that door. But I got under control, Guude. Don't worry.
So how about the Super Bowl?
So I didn't watch the whole thing.
Really?
Like most of it. I literally, because you could stream it on like NBC.com. So I was sitting up here doing some work on the computer and had it just opened on the second monitor with the sound down. I was not intrigued to watch the Super Bowl, and it turns out it's probably a really bad thing, because apparently it was like the best Super Bowl.
Why don't you want to watch? So, I mean, I didn't watch it. I don't care about sports, but I thought that'd be a thing you'd be into. Is it just because you're tired of the
I usually
Patriots?
am. I'm tired. I'm very tired of the Patriots. We discussed that before. It's
Right.
Like,
Well, that's
it's
kind of
like,
why I brought it up.
That I have.
Because they got destroyed, right?
It's not even that I have something against the Patriots. It's just like I'm sick of seeing the same teams in it. So I lost interest to me, because it was basically seeing the same thing over and over again. I was very happy that the Eagles won.
So is the Eagles...
And I saw, like I said, I saw some of the big plays. You probably brought it up for the commercials, which is funny because I streamed it on NBC.com, they didn't play the commercials.
Really? Not even...
Yeah, every time I went to a commercial, it just had a splash screen that said, like, the broadcast will be back. And this was an official stream from NBC, like it wasn't an illegal stream or anything.
That's weird. You would think that they would sell ads on their stream as well.
Yeah, and thinking about it afterwards, I was very confused. Because, yeah, I would think that they would want to have the ads out there. But
I went and watched some of the commercials, but normally YouTube makes it really easy to watch all of the commercials, and this year I had a hard time finding them. Normally that's like a featured playlist right there on, like, you go to YouTube.com.
There's a zombie in the village.
Okay, Jeff, this is a problem.
I just realized that he's just walking around in there like it ain't no thing.
I
still hear the villagers though. Oh, he can't open up the birch doors.
Really?
So,
is it because of the way I placed them?
No, I don't think that they... I think they only attack oak doors, don't they?
Really? That'd be dumb.
And isn't it only some zombies that can break doors anyway?
But
either way, they turned out to be safe. It turns out they were safe because that zombie didn't go after the doors. But he was inside.
That's a problem. How'd he get in?
I don't know. I was just sitting here putting... Somebody suggested we put wool up on this fence, which is funny because we did that over at the farm. And then I was still placing gates down here, not knowing how to get through. I don't know, like, what's wrong with me. But I was just sitting here placing this fence, and all of a sudden I looked up and there's a zombie, and I was like still trying to place the fence because I was separated from the zombie. And I was like, wait a minute. He shouldn't be in there. But anyways, back to your story on the Super Bowl.
I didn't watch it either. I thought you would have be excited about it because the Patriots didn't win. That's the main reason why I brought it up. But I did watch some of the ads on YouTube. Like I said, it was difficult to find them this year. And that's kind of a weird thing, too, that normally we hate ads, but when it comes Super Bowl time, everyone's like, man, let me have some ads, please. Why is that?
Well, it's because... I'll explain this to you, Guude. It's because ads, for the most part, are shitty. And during the Super Bowl, for some reason, all the companies want to stand out from everybody else, so they put all of their money and effort into making good Super Bowl ads. So whenever you watch a normal like a TV show and you have to watch the ads, you do sometimes get that ad that makes you start laughing or really intrigues you about something. But it's just not the normal. And I think the Super Bowl, the companies push really hard to make that the normal because they're competing with other people who have done similar things. So what it just really comes down to the fact that, you know, ad companies could probably be really good at it and really intrigue you with their products and stuff. I mean, if every ad was like a Dollar Shave Club ad, I would buy every product imaginable.
So did you watch any of the ads?
No, I haven't seen a single one because I was going to watch them at work, but I was like, no, I got too much work to actually do. Which is not always normal.
I enjoyed the Tide ads, actually. That was my favorite, I think, of all the ads. The Tide ads.
Was it for Tide Pods and how delicious they are?
You know, even they're not that dumb, I guess. But that could have been funny, actually. Tide Pods. I enjoy them on nachos. That would be a legal nightmare.
Oh, he grew up.
Oh, good.
He's a cleric. I forgot he was baby.
Nice.
What's the good trade from a cleric?
I have no idea. Maybe he'll teach
we got
about
38
religion.
zombie flesh. He'll take zombie flesh for emeralds. That's not bad.
Okay. We should unlock. Oh, he'll give us gold. Gold for emeralds isn't bad either, considering we don't have much use for gold. I'll go grab some stuff and trade with him. I'm
wondering if we could try to get him to breed.
Like the Tide ads were, they like mimicked other ads, and they were like you would think you were getting one ad, and they'd be like, but no, this is a Tide ad, and it's like all the ads on Super Bowl are Tide ads now. Like you could basically they tried to make it where you didn't know what kind of ad you were getting, and then it was a Tide ad.
That's weird.
I thought it was well done.
Did you see the controversial ad about Martin Luther King's speech or something? Because that's the one that I've seen in all the headlines that I don't quite understand what's going on with.
I did not see that. Guess YouTube did not want me to see that.
But and I guess it's kind of funny because all these people are going to be like, how are you guys talking about a topic that you know nothing about? Which they have some merit to say that. Yeah, but you know, that's part of the fun of talking. We're not a news network. We're not here to give you the facts. We're here to give you our opinions on shit we know nothing about. Get used to it.
They should be used to it by now, really. They're probably not, but they should be. So how is it two idiots make a cleric?
We're kind of like Donald Trump to them. They keep tuning in because they just can't believe we keep doing the same shit.
Right, did you get lovely?
How what? No, I gave him some. I couldn't remember exactly what we did last time. I gave him some wheat, and I was going to go get some carrots, but we don't have any grown.
No, I was trading with this man, and I was wondering if he unlocked new things. He's not getting lovely. Why are you not? Oh, there he did. Now he did. He loves life. You going to have sex with your parents now?
Yeah, I guess that's what he would do, huh?
All right, that unlocks.
Because eventually we should probably get rid of the two nitwits when we get another baby, because they're theoretically useless in just making our cap, right?
Yeah. We should basically genocide the ones that are useless. So it unlocked 1 emerald for 2 redstone, or 1 emerald for 1 lapis, which is pretty garbage. I'm gonna fuck with it.
1 emerald for 1 lapis.
Yeah.
Come on, Minecraft.
A bit more fucking with him here. Get lovely.
I'm like doing the most awkward way of making carrots, because I'm just planting carrots and then bone mealing them, and then like replanting a carrot, and I'm keeping the bone meal and the carrot like 4 spaces away on my hotbar for some odd reason and haven't moved it, so it's just extremely awkward to do, but I'm not changing it.
Oh, he got lovely again. Let's see what he got. 4 emeralds for an ender pearl. That's not awful. 1 emerald.
No, it's not awful.
1 emerald for 2 glowstone is the other one.
1 emerald for 2 glowstone. That's kind of awful. I like the ones where you get emeralds from them, because we'll have better people like blacksmiths and stuff with, or getting more mending books out of the one dude.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, how great will it be when we get all our stuff mending?
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Oh, he's living again. All right, what you got?
I'm coming back with half a stack of carrots.
10 emeralds for 1 bottle of enchanting was the last thing he unlocked.
I mean, I guess when we start getting decent trades for those emeralds that he's got earlier with we have a zombie, just got constant zombie flesh. That'll actually be kind of cool to get levels when we need it.
And there's better trades to get for zombie flesh. Like there's some that are like 9 for an emerald and stuff like that. So we probably need to find a better one of those. Okay.
I can't remember exactly did we do to make these guys love each other. It was a give them food.
So
I gave them stacks and stacks of shit. I remember that.
What it said was there's 2 ways. You can either do what I just did, which is trade with them a bunch and make them lovely, or you can give them enough food that are reset. Basically, it's a reset. It's a thing about whether or not they're down to fuck. DTF.
So these guys, the nitwits just need food then.
Probably, yeah. And this cleric should be ready. Just the horned up cleric you've ever met. Because I've just traded with him hard.
Trade hard.
11 emeralds.
Let's see if this guy takes some bone meal.
I think he's unlocked everything he can do though. He got lovely, but he didn't unlock anything new.
Well, but we want him to want to make more villagers.
Right. I think they will now. It's just a matter of looking at each other real good.
Time.
And I don't know if there's enough doors within the vicinity. I don't know. I just don't know these sort of things.
I mean, we could always build another house just like that one that has 8 doors on it.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, like right here, and then one behind on that side. Yeah, there's plenty of opportunity.
I guess what I could do here is on each of these houses, take out the window and put another door.
Yeah, that would be helpful to get just some more doors. And I'll go get some birch. Because it's pretty much made out of birch, right?
Yeah, is a whole birch home. I need more birch doors, actually.
Birch home?
But I have plenty of birch on me, so I don't know why I'm saying that.
Yeah, I don't have any birch on me.
Alright, I made 30 doors.
Need... Just place them down sporadically.
That's what people used to do, right? They just make these door farms.
Yeah, I don't know if it works the same anymore because of the other mechanics, but I also don't understand the whole concept of how that worked in the first place to know if it changed though.
Right.
Because what was it? You put a villager above everything. I made one before. I don't even remember how it worked. I probably just found a tutorial online.
Yeah, I mean, you basically said it. It's lots of doors, and a villager inside of a room of doors above the village, and that was it.
And somehow that made the guys below want to make babies. I wonder what the plans originally were for villagers when they introduced them to the game. Because I would assume we did not see the extent of their initial planning, because they just seem to kind of stop. They're like, oh, we'll give them trades, and see you later.
That's this game, though, is it not? I mean, everything in this game is like that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's like, oh, we'll
like
make
the parrot. What does the parrot do?
Well, I think the parrot is fine. I think it is what it is. It's a parrot. That's it. That's the extent of it. That's
it.
That's it. And I think that's okay. But for me, the end and the nether and all those are the ones where I'm just like, well, you could have done something with that, other than just made it and left it void. Or you could have not added it to the game until you had more shit for it, and you could have worked on adding shit to the oceans. We shouldn't just now be getting ocean stuff. That should have been done a while ago. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would agree with that.
It's weird to be the best-selling game of all time to be what it is.
But you know what? You and I aren't the ones with the millions and millions and millions of dollars.
That's true. It's just a weird thing. Like when you look at, I mean, this is part of like human history. What's the best game that humans have ever made? Minecraft. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
It's here.
And half the time, whenever I meet someone and talk to them about it, if they don't play it, they're like, "So yeah, I've seen people play that game. I don't understand. What are you supposed to do?" I'm like, nothing.
Isn't it for 4-year-olds?
Well, I don't normally get that at least, but they're probably thinking it.
God damn it. Stupid weed baby plays a block upside down.
What'd you just say? Stupid weed baby?
Yep, stupid weed baby.
That's what I heard. Stupid weed baby. Placed a block upside down.
Stupid weed.
Oh, made me. Okay, stupid
Yeah.
weed made me, not stupid weed baby.
No, I like stupid weed baby better.
Well, I mean, I do too now, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go.
stupid weed baby.
It's kind of funny because for this is like you were saying something about it before, but kind of for the first time. Wait, did I
Yeah,
get
this
too
is
far?
wrong. Yeah, you did.
Is this not far enough? No, this is far enough. This one's just too far.
Yeah.
For the first time, it is something like kind of new and exciting to do. Try to make this village to get these villagers to start making them have sex. Having the sex. You did. Trying to make these things match exactly how you.
Right. So some little motherfucking asshole at my daughter's school
Go on.
informed her and said to her, she asked me the other day,
That Santa Claus wasn't real.
no, even worse, is Mickey wearing a costume?
Oh. And
I said,
the
no.
response.
I said, no, I don't think so. And she said, well, someone at my school said he was. And I was like, well, what do you think? And she's like, no, I've looked. There's no lines. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, he probably just doesn't know there's magic at Mickey's Park. And I'm like, yeah, he probably never been. His parents are poor. I didn't say that last part, but
Because poor people don't believe in magic.
yeah, no.
So, I mean, what do you think is going to happen next time you're there?
Well, we're gonna be there real soon, right?
I know, but is she going to be really,
Think she's looking harder?
scrutinizing of...
It's possible. It's possible. I mean, you know, she did ask. She's like, why does Mickey talk and the rest of them don't? And I was like, yeah, you know, I don't know. That's a good question. I guess maybe it's because it's his park and he doesn't let the rest of them talk.
Wait, do the rest of them not talk ever?
Not the
Mickey
stuffed characters
does
like Donald, Daisy, Pluto. Well, Pluto doesn't talk, but Goofy. Like none of the characters that aren't princesses can't talk
Why?
because they can't. I mean, Mickey's like $1 million.
But they can in real life. They can.
Sure, but I mean, it's a lot. Like Mickey's like $1 million system. I was looking at the patent of how it all works, and it's absurd. Like the
We were actually just talking about Disney World at my work because of one of the pieces of tracking technology they have in their bracelets and how we're trying to implement what system or the type of system that they have because it's like so state of the art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Disney's it's a very state of the art place when it comes to some of that stuff, and Mickey's one of those things because you can speak in so many different languages and like always give an experience that appears to be real and genuine, and not something that's just like pre-recorded or anything like that.
But let's be honest, as good as a business plan as that is and why it's made it succeed, all they really did was actually hold their employees accountable to following the fucking directions.
Yeah, but I mean there's not a person in there speaking. Like it is actually pre-recorded setup.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just done in such a way. It's like magic, basically. It's done in such a way that it doesn't appear to be.
That's interesting. I actually didn't know that. I was more speaking from the experience of, Disney's always had one of those things where the people who are wearing, the non-costumes, they're not allowed to ever break character outside of, the tunnels or wherever the areas are that the employees are employee only, and how the strict rules and regulations surrounding that. Because I've known some people that have gone down and worked at Disney for like summer jobs. They said it was like the strictest jobs that they've ever had, which is funny because as a director, both in at the fire department and I guess it's a shift officer at the fire department and a director at a professional nursing job, it's hard as hell to get people like grown adults with professional degrees and things like that to understand that they have to listen to the words that the boss says and follow things to a T.
I guess it takes a special kind of person to want to work at Disney, to be honest. Like, I think the people that work there, it's more than just a job.
Have you seen the Disney like meetup forums or whatever it is?
God,
what the hell do they call those people that are like addicted to Disney?
Nerds.
Yes, but they actually have a term for them,
Oh, I didn't know.
And they have people who would do like magical Disney weddings and things like that because so like hooked on Disney.
I mean, I'm a big Disney fan too, honestly. Like, and I definitely wasn't before taking my daughter there, but seeing how well they make how good the experience is for the kids, it's a great place. Like, no one else does what they do.
Run by Nazis.
Jesus.
Well, isn't that the thing with Walt? A lot of people are against Walt. Racist, but like in Nazi propaganda ways, and like.
I didn't know.
Have you never heard this before?
No, I haven't. I don't.
Walt Disney is apparently a terrible, terrible, terrible person, according to people. I'm not sure how much is true. I haven't done much research on it. It's just that people. There's a big group of people who absolutely hate everything Walt Disney because of what a bad person he apparently was.
I mean, Dr. Seuss was a bad person.
But he made books that look like a child on drugs made him.
I mean, he did.
Oh my god!
Wow, Jeff! Fucking hell, man!
It went through the zombie's head and into you.
That hurt a lot.
I can't believe it went. Why is the zombie unable to be hit by this arrow? That's the weirdest thing in the world. Yeah, I was fully drawn back, aimed directly at the zombie's head, and all of a sudden I hear ting.
He did political cartoons actually before he did children's stories. I don't know if you knew that about Dr. Seuss.
Were they written the same way?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty random. It's like the old Kids in the Hall sketch. Not that it was political, but the Dr. Seuss Bible. That was...
I don't know about this. This is news to me.
Oh my god. It is. The Dr. Seuss Bible was one of the greatest things I ever saw. You ever watch Kids in the Hall?
I feel like I did. Wasn't
Dave Foley is probably the most famous one.
Is he the guy that was in News Radio?
I believe so. I never saw News Radio, but I'm pretty confident I have heard his name associated with that show.
Yeah. I've seen some of Kids in the Hall. But not a lot.
Kids in the Hall was really good, and the Dr. Seuss Bible was one of the really good ones. You got a baby following you.
I know.
Hey, in case you didn't know, Guude, there's a baby following you.
I wonder how that one zombie got in here.
I don't know. I don't know if he came in through the water, because people were saying that our setup is a little dangerous because the villagers will leave via the water, as well as zombies will get in via the water. I'm not sure, though.
I don't know if you can tell, but there's a torch at the very top in the center of this, on the other side.
Actually, I just put a topper on it, and now I took the topper away. I think I made it the same.
Similar.
What?
I said yes, similar. I actually like,
Similar is not the same.
well,
Similar
actually,
and the same do not mean similar things, Guude. Or the same thing.
yeah, they're similar. Like I guess the only difference is I actually filled mine in with wood, but it's totally unnecessary.
Why are you two nitwits in this one house together, but not like with the other guy? Where's the other guy? And why is it daytime?
Well, the sun rises.
Where's the other guy?
He's right here.
Did they kill him?
Well, he's right here.
Why ain't you make baby yet?
Yeah, I wonder that too.
Take more carrots.
They definitely have enough
Or run away.
doors. There's no question about that.
Well, yeah, it's about now just adding 8 more. Though I still get confused at what do they find as a village? What are the boundaries of their village?
Yeah.
Just because we put a fence around it, does that mean that's what they see as their boundary?
No, I don't think so. Because in a normal village, they don't have fences.
That's true.
You know, I don't know if
I
paths are
gave you more
important.
stuff, buddy. Eat more carrots.
But there might
Are
be.
paths something that they... Oh, yeah, they do have paths in their village. We actually should put up a little farm, too, so when we do get the farmer, we
Right.
start doing the farming.
I was
Just
gonna
give him more food.
I was gonna put another one of these 8-door houses right here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm all about getting as many houses, because if we can get a bunch of villages, like Iron Golem stuff, too.
right. Those just spawn on their own, right?
Yeah, after you get a certain number of villagers, they will. What else do we got?
I mean, maybe if
for
you
the
bring those
food
other
stuff?
villagers down here, there'd be more of a chance of sex as well.
But wouldn't there be less of a chance of spawning more villages because we?
I guess it really depends on how many. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of the things where we don't know. You know, I did put a window on this other. I don't know if that's a necessary thing, but maybe it is. I'm gonna put a window the same way. I'd mainly done it just so I could watch, see if they were having sex.
What a voyeur! I just wanted to watch them have the sex.
Well, I guess we should end the episode here and see what happens next time.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the next episode.